If I called you an idiot, would you believe me? Now remember your answer to that question because I'm going to be coming back to it later. For now, hi, I'm Putu Ratih Prisanti, you can just call me Ratih, and I'm from State High School 2, Surabaya. Now back to topic. I'm sure most people here has heard at least once of Dr. Masaru Emoto's rice experiment. And to those who don't know what that is, basically, you'll be putting freshly cooked rice into two jars. The first one labeled hate, and the second one labeled love. Now, every single day throughout this experiment, we're going to be grabbing these jars and saying words to them based on their labels. So we'll be saying loving, kind words to the love jar and hateful, bad words to the hate jar. And basically, by the end of this experiment, the results will be that the hate jar isn't gonna be doing so well. It's gonna grow moldy and gross. Meanwhile, for the love jar, it's going to be in pretty good condition still, even after a while. And some people even claim that it's going to start smelling good. Which, well, just like most pseudoscience experiments, there's not really much proof to back up the authenticity of this experiment. But that's not why I brought it up today. Oh no. Even if this experiment wasn't real, I'd still say that there is some relevancy to it. If you replace the rice with people, then we get a perfect analogy on how things actually are with us humans. Simply put, good words creates good rice, bad words create moldy rice. And well, just like the rice, no one starts off moldy. We all start off clean. But it is the environment we grew up in, the things that we've heard, and the things that are told to us that really shape who we will become. This is because words have power. They can be as heavy as an anchor pulling you down to the deepest depths of the sea. It can be as sharp as knives slashing through your flesh. It can be as wonderful and ethereal as a song that you love. Words, they have power. But how come they have so much power over us? Well, I'd say that it's just human nature. We can't help but care for what others say to us because that's just how it's supposed to be. We are social beings after all, and we are the only species to have such an intricate way of communication. Sure, animals, they can bark, they can meow, but humans, our language makes it possible for us to express our thoughts and our emotions through these sentences. What we feel, what we experience, and how we interact with each other, all of that is controlled by language. But that doesn't answer the question, does it? Where does the power come from? Just like every superhero, like Spider-Man for instance, his power came from a spider bite. What about words? Well, to answer this question, I'm going to be giving a simple illustration based on my own personal experience. Well, one thing you should know about me is that ever since I was a child, I've always been an extroverted person. I love talking and I love making friends. And the thing is, I always feel like I'm being as friendly as possible whenever I'm talking to anyone. But the thing is, though not to everyone, most people, I feel like there's a barrier. There's an invisible wall that separates me from them. And I never knew why. Until 10th grade, when one of my friends said it straight to my face that the reason why I just can't get close to everyone is because most people are scared of me. And, well, that was big news for me. Scary? Me? What's scary about me? Are people scared of me because of how I talk? Is it the way I looked? How I acted? I became so self-conscious that I couldn't stop thinking about this whenever I'm talking to someone. But whatever efforts I do, it'll all be in vain because that wall, it's still firm. I can't break it. But one day, one of my close friends, she said something to me that really boggled my mind. I never thought of it that way. Ratih, she said, people aren't scared of you. because you're scary. No, no. They're scared of you because your words are powerful. Wow, my words are powerful. What she said made sense, but that wasn't enough for me. I didn't understand fully what she meant by that. My words are powerful. So that means some people's words are more powerful than others. Why? I never feel like I'm doing anything to make my words sound more powerful when I'm talking to my friends. Is it just something we're born with? Because I never tried. It didn't make sense to me. There's still this one missing puzzle piece that's keeping me from understanding what she actually meant. Until I was one day just minding my own business, swiping through TikTok as usual, and I found a video that just made everything click. It was as if it was the last piece of the puzzle, all of the dots connected. In that video, there was a woman who said, quote unquote, "If I started yelling at you in a language you don't understand, then you might laugh at me. Because even though I understand the meaning and the value to my words, you don't. And obviously, why would you? Because the thing is, the one who puts the value in my words, it's you." Boom. It made sense now. Yes, some people's words are more powerful than others. And yes, this can be done on purpose. For instance, politicians or influencers, these people, they have their own methods in trying to make you think that their words are more powerful. But ultimately, the person whose words are the most powerful here, it's you. Yes, your words are the most powerful. Not to other people, but to yourself. Think about it. The true power of words, where does it come from? No, it doesn't come from the words itself. No, it doesn't come from the person saying it. It comes from you, the listener, the one receiving these words. You're the one who chooses the value of the words. So if someone were to say that my words are powerful, then whether it be because of how I acted, how I talked, ultimately it is them who chose to think that my words are powerful. Remember the question that I asked you in the beginning of the video? If I told you you were an idiot, would you believe me? Well, I'm sure for most of you guys, the answer would be no. I don't even know you. Why would you guys believe me when I say that? But I'm sure it would be different if your mom or your dad or anyone close to you were the ones who said it. This is because no matter how persuasive someone is, no matter how good they are in talking, if your inner voice chooses to not believe in what they're saying, then their words become meaningless. If every person that you know in the world told you that you are enough, but your inner voice tells you that you aren't, then no one will be able to reach you. No one will be able to convince you that you are enough. This is because no matter who you are, the person that you'll always believe in is yourself, unconsciously. So if you keep telling yourself, I'm going to fail, I'm not going to succeed in this, I suck at this, then yes, you will. Because your body will unintentionally believe in what you're saying. And so you should choose carefully in what words you're going to say, whether it be to other people or yourself. Because as famous philosopher Lao Tzu once says, be careful in what you think, they become your words. Be careful with your words, they become your actions. Be careful with your actions, they become your habits. Be careful with your habits, they become your character. And be careful with your character, it becomes your destiny. So, say what you mean and mean what you say, whether it be to other people or to yourself. Because your words have power. And you don't know how much value someone puts in them. That is all I have for today. Thank you for listening.